guys, Miss Hewitt here, and today I'm going to be reading you The Recess Queen by Alexis O'Neill and Laura Huliska-Beith. This is just an all-time classic book. I remember I read it to a group of kindergartners that I had my first year at ECU, and now I'm sharing it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you've read the book before, then I'm sure it'll be a nice to get to listen to it again. Mean Jean was recess queen, and nobody said any different. Nobody swung until Mean Jean swung. Nobody kicked until Mean Jean kicked. And nobody bounced until Mean Jean bounced. If kids ever crossed her, she'd push 'em and smoosh 'em, lollapaloosh 'em, hammer 'em, slammer 'em, kits and kajammer 'em. Kits and kajammer 'em, sorry. I had a little burp there. So there's Mean Jean, controlling the playground. Say what? Mean Jean growled. Say who? Mean Jean howled. Say you, just who you think you're talking to. Mean Jean always got her way. Until one day... a new kid came to school, Katie Sue, a tiny kid, a teeny kid, a kid you might scare with a bump and a boo. So there's our new friend, Mean Jean. I'm sorry, there's Mean Jean, but there's our new friend, Katie Sue. But when the recess bell went ringety-ring, this kid went ziggity-zing for the playground gate. Katie Sue swung before Mean Jean swung. Katie Sue kicked before Mean Jean kicked. Katie Sue bounced before Mean Jean bounced. The kid you might scare with a jump and a boo was too new to know about Mean Jean, the recess queen. Well, Mean Jean bullied through the playground. Like always, she pushed kids and smooshed kids, lollapalooshed kids, hammered 'em, slammered 'em, kits and kajammered 'em, as she charged after that Katie Sue. She is on her way to tell Katie Sue something. Now, I know none of you would ever do that because you all have manners. Say what? She growled. Say who? She howled. Say you, she snarled and grabbed Katie Sue by the collar. Nobody swings until Queen Jean swings. Nobody kicks until Queen Jean kicks. Nobody bounces until Queen Jean bounces. And she figured that would set the record straight. Or so she thought. She figured wrong. Katie Sue talked back. Just as sassy as could be, she said, "How did you get to be so bossy?" Then that puny thing, that loony thing, grabbed the ball and bounced away. Oh, Katie Sue was one quick kid. She bolted quick as lightning. Bouncity, bouncity, bounce. Kickity, kickity, kick. Swingity, swingity, swing. She is standing up to Mean Jean and saying, no ma'am. Mean Jean thundered close behind. Bouncity, kickity, swingity. The recess queen was not amused. She raised and chased and in-your-faced that Katie Sue. No one spoke, no one moved, and no one breathed. Don't think they've ever had someone stand up to Mean Jean like this before, so they're probably not sure what to do. Oh. Then from her pack pulled Katie Sue, a jump rope clean and bright. "Hey, Jeanie Beanie," sang Katie Sue, "let's try this jump rope out. Here's one thing true, until that day, no one dared to ask Mean Jean to play, but that Katie Sue just hopped and jumped and skipped away. I like ice cream, I like tea, I want Jean to jump with me." So that's nice. Instead of being mad at Mean Jean, Katie Sue is inviting her to play. And like they said, nobody had ever invited Mean Jean to play, so she probably doesn't know how to feel. Jean just gaped and stared as if too scared to move at all. So Katie Sue sang once more. "I like popcorn, I like tea, I want Jean to jump with me." Who knows, maybe Katie Sue isn't as bad as we thought. Then from the side, a kid called out, "Go, Jean, go." And too surprised to even shout, Jean jumped in with Katie Sue. "I like cookies, I like tea, I want you to jump with me." The rope whizzed and slapped. Faster, faster, the rope spun and flapped. Faster and faster, till it caught in a tangled disaster. But they just giggled and jumped again. Well, now when recess rolls round, that playground's one great place. At the school bells ringety-ringety, those two girls race zingety-zingety out the classroom door. Jean doesn't push kids and smoosh kids, lollapaloosh kids, hammer 'em, slammer 'em, kids and kajammer 'em, 'cause she's having too much fun rompity-rompin' with her new friends. So happy how Mean Jean could now just become Jean. Bouncity kickety swingety, hoppity skippity jumpity, ringety zingety, yes. The end. So again, that's just an old classic book, probably since when I was in elementary school we've had this book. And I'm so happy that I could share it with you guys. So stay tuned for another video after this. Bye guys.